super thought. That's adding 2 for 1. Alright, yeah, I was looking at the Berkeley riots and I was like, okay. I was noticing that on the Antifa side, there was a lot of women there. And some of them were like skinny and scrawny, and some of them were like overweight. And I was thinking, what do you think you're gonna do? Like, and I was noticing the conservative alt-right side, they were all buff dudes, looked like they were like straight out of like Rome or something, or Gladiators or something. They were all buff. They looked like they were from the army. And some of them had like helmets and stuff, and they didn't have no weapons because like when the conservatives, because there was I think it was like some type of square you had to go to, and when you to go to this square you had to go to like a checkpoint before. So you know the police had to check your bags, and if you had any type of weapon, they would take them from you. But the Antifa, they were like they didn't go through this checkpoint. They were like on the outside, so they were probably like down the street or something. So they had all their weapons. So if they had any bats or M80s, you know, because they didn't go through the checkpoint, they kept all of them. So they were kind of smart on that one. And I was noticing there was this argument between Lauren and this other girl, and one girl pointed out, was like, "Hey, I noticed there's no women on your side." And I was like, that's good. It's like, why are you bringing your women to a battlefield? It's like, what is your problem? It's like, okay, your Antifa woman told you we need more women, but you didn't tell the women. First of all, you didn't tell the women that they're going to go against buff dudes, and also you didn't tell your women that you need to learn how to fight. Also, then you tell the women that you have to be in shape. So the reason why the conservatives don't have their women there is because you're not supposed to put women on the front lines. You should protect your women. The reason why men, I just break this real fast. The reason why men are strong and women are weaker is because we have to learn to work together. You know, so women are in charge of emotions, in charge of taking care of the baby, stuff like that, caring for the baby. And a man's in charge of protecting and going out and bringing back knowledge. So once we understand that the man is supposed to be the strong one, the protector, and the one that goes out into the world, into the craziness, and comes back with the knowledge and the answers. And the woman stays home and takes care of the house and takes care of the children. And the reason why women are weaker is because men and women have to work together. Because the man has to go out and gain knowledge, he's also going to bring maybe some sadness, maybe some anger. So the woman is there to calm the man down, to balance him out. So if men are acting like over emotional, like I get like over emotional, the reason why we're so over emotional is because we don't have that balance with a woman. So if you see any man that's like, he just like over emotional, he gets mad real fast, it's because he doesn't have that balance from a woman. So that's why women have to be weak and men have to be strong, and women have a certain role, men have a certain role. And this whole like women or men are equal crap, it's not going to end well with that stuff. It's not going to work out. We're not equal. And then you say, well, first of all, don't put your woman on the front lines. The reason why the conservatives don't have no women there is because the women are not supposed to be on the battlefield. Things happen on the battlefield. You might get hurt. The women might get hurt. They might get killed. Might get punched. So, and you can't cry that, okay, well, she's a woman now. It's like, so as soon as I hit a woman, now, okay, she's a woman now? It's like, when are you equal? When have you become not equal? First you're saying you're equal. First you're saying you're the same. Genders don't matter. Roles don't matter. And as soon as you hit a woman, it's like, oh, that's a woman. You can't hit a woman. Okay, when are you equal then? When is it that you're equal? It's like, it must be no time. So it's like, when women, don't you know if you pit women in war, they're going to get killed? You can't you can't cry that, well, she's a woman, you can't kill women. It's a battlefield. Things are going to occur. Women will get killed in war. People living in fantasy land, thinking on the battlefield women are not gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt, and nobody's gonna protect you because you said you're a man. You're equal to a man. We can't protect you. Just like a man has to see, a man has to protect himself, and a man also has to protect you. But because you're saying you're a man, well, we don't have to protect you now. So when you get punched in the face, we don't have to feel bad about it because you said you was a man. So all this stuff about we equal and all that stuff, we're not equal. And you say, well, do you believe in equal rights? I don't think it matters. I mean, think about it though. We don't actually have equal rights. Everybody knows that a woman who a man who gets accused of rape, he's getting way more jail time than if a woman gets accused of rape. We already know that for a fact. Every time a woman rapes a boy, we always say, oh yeah, he wanted it. Anyway, we all know that more men have been on death row than women. That's a fact. When women commit murder, they usually get less jail time, and they usually get a whole bunch of excuses why they did it. Men get no type of excuses. Women still don't do jobs that men do. Men 95% of the time die on the job. Men pay more insurance, even though women get in more accidents. When you get a divorce, women usually get the child. The men doesn't. The men usually don't get the child in a divorce. They usually get their money half taken away and stuff. Let's see what else. Elites. Do laws apply to, just say, Bill Gates compared to, does the same law apply to Bill Gates compared to me? No. So laws don't even apply equally. I mean, if the laws apply equally, Bill Clinton would have been impeached. When he lied on oath, say he didn't have sex with Monica Lewinsky, he should have been impeached. He wasn't, so he was above the law. Hillary Clinton did all kinds of shady, illegal stuff with the emails and her for charities and all kinds of crazy stuff. She should have been in jail. But because he's in the government, she's above the law, she ain't going to jail. Bush also should have been impeached because he started a war without the Congress. Obama should have been impeached. He did a whole bunch of stuff without the Congress. I guess Trump should be impeached too because he skipped the Congress too. So everybody, all these dudes should be impeached. All these women should be impeached. All the shady stuff they did. So say that we have equal rights. No, we ain't got no equal rights because laws don't apply to everybody equally. So the same thing as, are we equal? No, we ain't equal. I'm leave with this. Women are not supposed to be on the front lines. Women, the reason why you protect your women is because they're the ones taking care of the children, and they also ones have the children. So you got a pregnant woman, you have to protect her. So because you're protecting her and you're protecting the child. And the reason why you don't want your women to go out, so if you say, well, if I was at the protest, so you're saying if you went to a protest, you would not bring a woman? No, of course I won't. But anyway, it definitely, if I knew if she's gonna be in danger, no, we ain't going. You say, well, what if you go out there and then she shows up? Well, it's time for us to go home. It's like, well, I'm not, definitely if it's if I know there's danger, I'm like, nope, time to go. We ain't staying here. Asked my mom, like, do you think women should be in combat? She was like, heck no. She was like, no way. No way women should be on the front lines. You say, well, what do you think about it though? Well, what do you think about people doing it anyway? She said, well, they're going to find out. It ain't going to be a good idea. She said, let them find out that it's not a good idea. In fact, you gotta think about it though. Anyway, it's not a good idea. It's not going to be good. The reason why women are weak is because we have to protect them. And the reason why men are strong and can't handle their emotions is because they're always out. They're going out and they have to deal with the world. And women that are going out and dealing with the world, these women are usually unhappy. And they pretend all day like they like this lifestyle, but it's not really a great lifestyle. If you've been around women that have gone out to the world and have to deal with everything in the world, they're usually unhappy, bitter people. So they don't even like it. They're just doing it to prove to men that they're the equal, but they're not equal. I'm saying so much. You see it every day. Every time a woman needs to be put into a position of a man, they have to change the way they do the job just to accommodate women. That right there, bam, shows you they're not equal. Every time a woman joins something, they have to change the rules so they can accommodate women. Meaning they're not equal. But anyway, so protect your women, protect your daughters, protect your sons, and make sure you don't put your women on the front lines. You should protect them. And the reason why women are weak, because men have to protect the women. And the reason why women are good at emotions is because you're supposed to balance out the emotions of the man. So this is why there's certain roles. It's because we have to work together. The man and the woman have to work together. That's why we have differences. It's because we're supposed to come together and work it out. Alright. That's all for today. Peace out.